Hey everybody, we got some breakfast going on this morning at the Harris's. Egg, hash brown, the toast, and some breakfast sausage, the link sausages. So first thing first, I sprayed my air fryer. I'm gonna cook the hash browns in the air fryer, and I only had 4. So at the last minute, I decided to cut up some potatoes again at the last minute and made some for the hubby. So the link sausages are going in the little cast iron skillet, y'all. Can you see? Can you see? How many I got? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think it's 9. So while those going, I did cut it on low and put a lid on it. I'm gonna get my eggs prepped. Same way, different day. I do my eggs pretty much the same way. It's just a different day. Crack them, add me a little butter, salt, black pepper, and a splash of milk, and then I beat them up really good while they're in the bowl. Beat them up, y'all. I beat them up. Okay, once I get done with that, I'm going to check on my sausages one more again. Oh yeah, turn them a little bit. Just want to brown them up, cook them up evenly. Now for me, I started adding a little water in my pan to my sausages, help them stop sticking, and a little trick I learned from Miss Deb. Again, I give her credit because it worked. I used to think about it, but I always thought that it was gonna take the flavor away. The water was gonna dilute the flavor, but it did not. So I've been doing that lately, adding a little water to my pan. Put the lid on. So again, it's doing what it's doing. Got my eggs in. I melted some butter. I swirled, get that pan and swirled around. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Someone asked, why do you put your cheese in when it's cold? Is it really cold? I don't think it would be cooking if it was cold. So that's what I do. You do you. Cook the way you cook. This is the way I cook. I never said this was the only way to do it. Never, never, never. Never said that. This is just how I do it. This is me sharing how I cook for my family. That's it. And that's all. So for me, I like to put a little parsley down to make my eggs look pretty. Put a lid on, cut that fire off, and let it finish. And there we go. Got some pretty eggs going on. On toast, I just popped some bread in the toaster, put some butter on it, took my hash browns out. Again, I only had 4. Put everything out, getting ready to make some plates. Again, y'all, I'm like, I think the hubby would prefer potatoes. And it was only 4 hash browns anyway. So, one more again, let's take a peek, closer look at everything plated. Well, everything's set up. It's not plated. I did make the grandson plate, the youngest one. We have another one over. I think today he's going home, I think. But anyway, so I'm making the youngest grandson plate. That's when I'm like, okay, I need to make some potatoes. So once I got his plate set up, and they still sleeping. They've been staying up later and later. I'm like, okay, I know it's summertime, but I'm going to give you another week, and then we going back to you going to bed early. Well, not early, but back to the normal time. That's staying up all night. Because then you want to sleep all morning. Yeah, we not doing that. We not doing that. I know it's summertime. I know y'all out for school, but no. Okay, so these are the potatoes. I got them. I'm only going to do 2. I got them cleaned up. Ugh, y'all see that? I'm cutting that out. That middle piece right there, that look. I'm taking it out. I'm going to cut it out. That was just that one. I think it was just a few pieces anyway. So these look okay. Get my pan hot. Started my potatoes. And then I added my onions in. You know, just mixing it up, browning it up. And I'm going to add some pretty on there, y'all. Some parsley. And I'm going to add some paprika. Pretty. Although this is black pepper and what I did, complete seasoning. Yeah, black pepper and complete seasoning. Sometimes I use butter salt. Well, a lot of times I use butter salt. But this time I did complete seasoning and black pepper. And I garnished it with some parsley and paprika for pretty. Put it on a paper towel, let it drain before I made the hubby plate. And this is the hubby plate with the potatoes, y'all. The pretty potatoes. Look at that. What y'all think? Talk to me.